Step 1. Start off with a ridiculous amount of books. So many, in fact, that you don't have room for them in all your shelves, and you've got to resort to sticking some of them in boxes. Step 2. Build a sturdy base using oversized publications such as coffee table books or stacks of magazines. Using magazines from a long-running subscription is a great way to create equally sized stacks. But make sure to alternate the direction of half the magazines in the stack. The spine, where the magazine is held together, is slightly thicker than the other side, and if you don't alternate directions, this can create a lopsided stack. Whatever you choose, arrange them in even piles in the shape of a hexagon so that each stack is roughly parallel with the stack across from it. The corner of each stack should be touching the corner of the stack next to it. This is important because the stacks in the next ring will be offset and built upon this spot where the corners touch. As you continue to build successive rings, it's okay for the stacks to contain different sized books as long as all the books in a single stack are the same width. It can be difficult to make sure that all the books in an individual stack are the same width. The easy way to get this done is to first line your books up on the floor. That way you can line them up in order of height. A good way to hang ornaments is to trap the ornament hanger within the pages of the bottom book. That way, when you stack the rest of the books in the stack on top of it, it'll keep it locked in place. As you work on the taller rings, you're going to need to use smaller books. To get the smaller books to fit in the circle and not lean too far into the center, occasionally you might need to increase the number of stacks in a particular ring. This ring, you can see, is going to have 7 stacks. Make sure that all the books in a particular stack are the same size. This one will not fit here, but it will fit in this stack. You can use a book as a level to make sure all the stacks in a ring are the same height. Keep some thin books on hand. That way, if one of the stacks happens to be shorter than the others, you can use one of those books as a shim and even them out. Once you've completed your last stack and done all your decorating, it is time for the crowning touch. First, take an oversized book and place that atop the final stack. Then, choose a book to be the star of your Christmas book tree. Use a book stand to prop it up and place that in the center. Now your Christmas book tree is complete. Merry Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be